I'm ready, bro. Are you ready? Scary Comp Volume 103. Ooh, it's too scary. Ooh. I'm gonna get bubble guts. I'm gonna get bubblegum shrimp in my gullet.
Following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it.
What? Catch what?
In my way of a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
Is that where they bury their dead family members?
She's in that room upstairs. Josie?
And the pussycats?
Josie?
Yeah, why did the dog suddenly get eerily quiet? No! No, what the fuck? What is the dog growling at?
Man, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking.
Oh.
And she growled. And then she...
I have to turn the fuck! I keep forgetting the fucking laugh track is on! Fuck! Okay.
growled, I kind of like booked it.
It helps ease the tension somewhat. That's an Australian sheepdog. Shepherd.
I just don't really know
Oh god, I hate that.
what she's staring at.
Those closet doors are cool though. I like it. They're like
This is
barn
usually how
doors.
she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like...
What the fuck? Why would you go in there? Why are you doing this?
Like, what? What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear, but strangely, her dog is locked in on something.
My head is
Although
on the
initially
dog butt.
spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and barking at the space that she immediately fled, at which point she
Do you
began to
think
record
it's
this
scared
video.
by the sweaters,
Now there's something in
maybe?
the beginning that Britt captures, which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
What the fuck? I mean, to be fair, Australian Shepherds and Border Collies are just kind of
Josie,
like
what's going
that.
on?
They're kind of intense. But sometimes they just like to stare at things.
For this reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with
Type of
Josie's
shit
strange
Ape would be
behavior.
doing as a bit
It's
to
as though
scare me. He would do the dog thing where he suddenly goes silent and just like stares at a wall in their fucking living room. Don't give him ideas, don't.
she's seeing something that
He
we
would do
can't.
it.
But things get even creepier when
He did a
Britt
really
mentions
creepy
a certain
laugh
detail
earlier
about this
today.
graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property.
Why are the graves so close
So
together
this
like
was
that?
my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses, and so that's really all that there's to it. But things
Oh,
have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we
maybe they smell
during the
the
day
cat.
we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her
Bro,
dog
they're
would
just
do.
chilling
Keep in
there.
mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers. but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Did they bury the cats
They
there
literally
first, or
just
like
come and hang out here all the
gradually
time
as they
now.
all passed on?
It's a newer
That's a lot of
development.
cats.
Like, why? They just kind of come and really breeze
What the?
around this area.
Don't put the cow
And
near
they just
there.
kinda
It's gonna
will
make
face and
ghost
then-
milk.
So, yeah.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have. Now, the cow situation is a
Yeah, I don't
relatively
mean
new.
to sound like a skeptic, but doesn't this dirt look like a little too dry and hard to like actually dig down and make a grave with? And like this soil on top, it looks like new and like very moist, like potted plant soil.
That something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have. Now, the cow situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago in April that they
What
started
if
to
your
appear.
grandparents asked
This
to
is
be
why she's
buried
been trying
next
to
to each other
record
in
them
the
as much as she
69
can,
position?
just in case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt records something that makes her even more
It's
certain
their
that
dying
there's
wish.
something
You
off
have
about the
to
graveyard.
do it.
It's late at night when this is captured.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
this is
The
the
cow.
kitchen is outside, no hair.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
yeah. It's okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
See the cow over there?
it's scared. There's a cow.
There's a
They're
cow over
actually
there.
Mine. I don't know. It wasn't showing up.
What is
Hi.
Bro, cows are scary at night. It's possessed.
Thank you.
Grandma's
See, this is what
soul
I'm
is
talking
in
about.
that.
Every freaking night, like, you're gonna have David come and hang out with me.
Bro, wait, what happened to the rocks around the cat graves? Weren't there rocks around the cat graves?
I just, like,
Oh, there they are. It was just, fuck, it was just too far away. I was wrong.
And like,
What?
are you for real right now?
Are you for real right now? That's what I would say if my security alarm was going off. What did she see? Bro, you left your Taco Bell on the ground.
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something
Oh,
that
her
can't
shirt
be
was
seen.
pulled.
It was right after
That
she
was
walked in
crazy
to
shit
disable the
happening
home
to her.
security alarm, which had gone
this
off for
Andrea?
unknown reasons, that this happened.
Is this video
Upon
doxing
feeling
her
the
and where
sudden
she
yank,
lives?
she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy.
Dropped the Taco
According to her,
Bell!
it was as if someone had tugged at her sleeve with
A
all
horse
their
is
might.
gonna show up.
Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked out, and it didn't help that she was all alone
How
when
did
this
something
happened.
grab her
This
like
incident,
that?
along with the strange behavior from the animals, has led her to believe that the
Husband
graveyard is
glued
either
to the
cursed
ceiling with
or
a fishing
haunted.
line?
Whether
Oh,
paranormal or not,
Jesus.
these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But despite there being no further videos on the situation, these
Husband
current
glued
ones
to the
continue to
ceiling
spook
with a
viewers
chastity
and make
cage
them
on his
wonder just
dick
what
and
exactly
balls.
is going on with Britt's home. Like all videos, this one remains a mystery.
It's a cool house. But I'm still a little sus about the grandma and grandpa graves.
Now this next video takes place at a museum where something pretty creepy was captured.
Is that
Now
a
just
real
for
person?
context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's
What?
because her
Who is
wax
she?
statue looks a little too real or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him.
She's a witch.
But after watching this video that his son took, There's
It
no
looks
way
so
that he's
real.
coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of Maria Sabina.
Would you smoke with her?
Have a look.
No, está perro este.
Oh, cochina. Y'all mind if a white boy speak a little Spanish tonight? With Maria Sabina? Is it gonna fucking blink? Did it move? Did it fucking move? That has to be like a... No. That's like an employee messing with him, right?
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She seemingly
did
tilts
like a
her
bro
head in a quick and sudden
tilt.
motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman,
fuck?
but it doesn't stop him from recording.
What?
He continues to film, just in case she moves again. But
How did
she
it
doesn't.
move like that?
The figure is now acting as it should.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
Now, this whole occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who
it
came here before.
animatronic?
However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to move as it was built that way. But
Yes,
according to the
maybe.
museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total,
He looks like
rígida,
he's
no se
very
puede, no se puede
intimately familiar
manipular.
with it.
Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada. No es un robot. Es una figura totalmente
Show
en
the
cera.
entire thing.
If the
You only
figure
showed
isn't
like
an animatronic or
two-thirds.
anything of that sort, then just how exactly did it move? This question continues to remain unanswered, and it seems likely that it'll stay that way for a while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what exactly transpired here.
I don't know, bro.
Now, the following
don't
video
know.
comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing
Jesus, that's
procedures that a
terrifying.
firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person
MPreg4?
who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled.
Thank you, Andre and Raspberry, for subscribing to Prime Gaming. Fire is
Now, the man
scary.
recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage, something pretty creepy happened. I'll play the rest of the footage
God,
and let
what
you see for
happened?
yourself. This is what he
Stop.
caught.
Bro. I'm scared I'm gonna get scared and bite my tongue and bleed out.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
What? Oh, what the fuck? That was clearly a person, wasn't it? Ah, that's clearly a person. Fuck that, bro. Dude, I got chills. I'm cold. I'm cold.
It isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving inside the burning structure. Considering that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside. But strangely, something is. Even stranger is that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide. The owner would have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing. Look through the window.
For this reason, he misses the figure and, apparently, something else. It was only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure
It's an audience favorite. They love it. They really love it.
wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
What else is there?
Ooh, that's burning. I don't know what.
What?
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around.
That sounded like the sound effect from Ocarina of Time of like the Poe going like.
Caught on camera, even though there were no kids around. It's a distinct voice that clearly sounds like a child laughing. Although not sure where the voice came from, many believe that the house might have some connection to it. If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted. While recording a different side of the burning structure, this was caught.
All day.
Is that normal?
Like before, a dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere.
I thought it was talking about the smoke
from
coming
the same
out.
house where the last figure was seen that makes this video even creepier. And it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe, that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted?
Just some guy that
Some
was
believe
living
that
there?
the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to leave the property at
Sand
once,
squad?
which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own
That's
conclusions.
fucking creepy.
But let me know what you think.
No. I made my hand cold.
Now this next video takes place at a hotel in Spain, where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for some reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
Dick.
Alright, so it's been doing this for a minute.
Okay,
there's
I
nothing
don't
out
like the
there.
dark
You needed
corridor
that
or
gem.
whatever the fuck that is.
You wanna figure it out?
Are they over capacity?
Alright, no, that did something,
Guys,
What
stop.
is going on?
What's going on?
Is there someone there?
It's a bunch of drunk frat bros.
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence, according to
Ew.
hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens. The 16th
hate how
floor is still
dark it
under
is.
construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment, so it doesn't make sense as to why it does this. But fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up.
Dude, this is fucking nuts. Oh, fuck! No. Did the lights go off?
Yo.
Oh my god! This is like actually a
The
personal
elevator
nightmare for
suddenly
me.
stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives.
And we've been coming on and off.
Yeah, we're
trapped
like
in this
cooking
elevator together.
alive.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly.
I hate
But
this.
as all
I would
three friends
actually be
have fun with the
crying my
flashing
eyes
lights,
out if this happened to me.
happens.
There you go. I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
I feel like the rapper. Shut up, go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Go on like so. And you're like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
What the
In
fuck
the
was
corner
that
of the elevator,
blob?
a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that
It's
something
feeding off of
otherworldly
their
had been inside the
homoerotic energy.
elevator. Now thankfully, after some time, the group was able to
PP
escape, but
demon.
not in the way that they imagined.
Oh, that's fucking. What is what? What the fuck?
thankfully, after some time, the group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
What the fuck? Did he take all of his clothes off?
Where are we going?
Wait.
This is
Stop.
No. No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
All right.
No.
They were brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it. Although definitely strange, they would much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons. But the question still remains, just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator? To this
Me?
day, the friends have no clue, but they're just glad that things didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
They should pee on the ghost and do something gay to it. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like that. That was a real that really killed it.
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video. She lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room.
Can we sleep with you in your bed tonight?
I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but...
What the fuck is that? That scared me. It sounded like it was in my room. Stop! No, that's so fucking scary. It sounds like it's coming down the... Why is there a hand on the table? And Brian from Family Guy. What are all these toys? Why do you have a fucking hand?
So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions and it would answer.
What?
What noise is?
Why are all your kids' toys laid out on the coffee table together? No.
What noise is?
It's the finger.
Now I will admit that watching this video the first time, I completely missed what happened. It wasn't until brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own. It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you. Although definitely strange, this occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened.
Bro,
As the
I
mother
gotta
writes,
do my nails.
the reason this
They
toy
look
truck
so
scares her
disgusting.
isn't just because it's going off right
I
now,
just realized
but
that
because it
looking at
seems
that
to be
creepy
intelligent
hand.
when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted. The same is said about the toy arm.
Oh, I
But as
froze. I got too
always,
scared
I'll
of my
let you come
froze.
up with your own conclusions. Did Shannon capture evidence of a paranormal occurrence? Or might there be something to explain what happened? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
I think the ghost wants to play trains with her and was pointing at her to say, my mother told me to pick the very best one and you are it.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me
I
to
caught
check
something
out and
creepy
include
on
in the next
camera.
compilation, you can send them over to
Sent him a video
scaryvideos444 at
me talking to
gmail.com.
myself in the mirror.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
No, not the
On May
number
8th of
one.
2025, a small family from California had shared a video in which something very strange happens. Apparently, whatever took place in this house wasn't just witnessed by the man, but also by the dog resting on the couch. It's this small detail that further makes this video baffling.
That kind of looks
Now,
like
it's
Michael.
important to know that other dogs live in this house. The family who lives here are genuinely passionate about caring for their pets, which is why they treat each of their dogs as though they were their own children. From having a giant portrait of Frida, Pepper, and Valentino, to having a fully furnished dog room dedicated to them, it's clear that this family embraces all its members and ensures that no one is ever left out, even if one of them is no longer
I guess
here.
They really love their
Only
dogs.
a month ago, Maxie, their first and oldest Chihuahua, had passed away from old age. Not a single day passes without thinking of little Maxie.
Rest in
He was
peace,
deeply cared
Maxie.
for, which makes it even harder for the family to accept that he's now gone. But despite this unfortunate story, the family's now focused on
house was
something
known
else that
as
happened
Maxie's
recently.
pad.
It was on a Thursday afternoon when this was captured.
Yo, what are they watching? Is that Barbie? Oh, who made that howl? Oh. Wait, the dog down there is clearly not making those noises, then where is it coming from?
Out of nowhere, the sound of a barking dog is heard from inside the house. The man turns around to see if it was the dog behind him, but it wasn't. Something about these barks sounded familiar,
The
and
way
it
he
wasn't
kinda
until
spins
re-listening to the
around with his
audio
hand
that the
over
man
his
knew he
heart is
wasn't just
too
hearing things,
theatrical.
but rather a barking dog that sounded just like Maxie. No other dog is seen around
Maxie's
except the one on the couch, and the other dogs that live here weren't home at this
Have you
moment.
guys ever heard of that
If
movie
no other dog
Quigley?
had barked, then which did? To the family, the answer is clear.
About, like,
it was
a
Maxie who had
rich
barked.
guy that
They
dies and gets
believe that little
reincarnated as a
Maxie had
dog.
paid them a visit by barking in his usual manner. Apparently, this is how he barked when he wanted someone to come get him.
Come get me in heaven.
Understandably,
Come on.
Maxie's owner begins to tear up after weeks of not hearing from him since he passed away. Their other dog seems to hear the barks too, but like his owner, he can't seem to find where they're coming from. As with most videos, this one remains unsolved.
What? What could it have been? Dog
Thanks
is
for
trapped
watching,
in hell?
and I
No,
hope
he's
you
not.
enjoyed.
All dogs go to heaven.
Also,
Haven't
if
you
you
ever
haven't
heard that before? They go to heaven. All of them. All of them.